the CISSP exam, you are likely to get a question or two on different investigation types: administrative, criminal, civil, regulatory, industry standards. So I've described each of them for you here, and I've given you an example of each one. But here's the thing, right? At a very high level, what do we want to remember about administrative? It's an internal review. That's what it is, an internal review to determine compliance with company policies and to inform personnel activities. So HR and security teams audit employee email logs to confirm a policy breach and recommend termination. Right? Administrative type of investigation. Right? Criminal, law enforcement style inquiry aimed at gathering evidence for potential prosecution under criminal law. So in this case, forensics teams collecting and preserving logs of unauthorized data exfiltration to support an FBI investigation. Right? Civil, fact-finding process designed to what? To build a case for monetary damage or injunctive relief in a civil court when it's all said and done. So in this case, legal and IT preserve chain of custody of stolen designs to sue a former contractor for breach of contract. Right? Regulatory, an audit or investigation intended to what? Demonstrate compliance with regulations. So in this case, a financial institution reviews transaction records to satisfy an SEC inquiry into possible insider trading. And then lastly, industry standards, an assessment against voluntary or mandated best practices frameworks to ensure adherence to various controls. So a retailer's IT team conducts a PCI DSS gap analysis to validate credit card data handling processes. So for the certification exam, right, based on a scenario or situation, is it administrative, criminal, civil, regulatory, industry standards? Right, using this particular table, it's going to help you be able to describe them, and we've given you an example of each one to help solidify your knowledge for the certification exam.